All right. We're back in the home studio, home base. Bring the juice. Who else besides Valley's own, Dallas Cowboys own, Daron Bland?
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go.
Got a long time coming. So pumped to have you in the studio today.
Thank you for having me.
Fired up. Daron, let's just start real quick. Valley kid.
Yep.
Your journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you weren't always at Fresno State. You were at Sac State before.
Yeah.
But tell me something in your time that you had at Fresno State that you took with you to the NFL that propelled you to some success.
I would say from the beginning, just coming in, being the new guy, and trying to find your whole place. That's what definitely helped me like transition to like what's going to be like the NFL. You know, you're going to a new place, you're going to a new team, and you don't know anybody. So
Right.
you're trying to prove yourself again. Exactly. So it's like freshman year all over again, going to a whole new team, but like the whole system now, kind of.
That freshman year. Man, it makes me think, like, and I think anybody listening you could relate to this. Like, everyone was once the new guy.
Yeah.
Whether it's first day of school, new team, new 7-on-7, start training with some guys, but it's the first time. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's like, hey, you looking around the room, really judging people. Bro. Like, who am I going to be friends with? Who's going to be nice to me?
Yeah, and it's definitely tough, too, because you're in a competitive environment because you're trying to make friends and teammates at the same time, but you're trying to get your position back from the last school you was at. So you're trying to have that fighting position at the same time. So
I think it's always been a unique dynamic in football at a high level where it's like, in high school, it's kind of like you're the starter.
Yeah.
Whoever's behind you, usually in high school, you don't come out. That's just how it is. But when you get to college, and I'm in the pros as well, you're with your position group so much, constantly, all day. People don't realize, like, what is this? We're recording this in March. Fresno State boys, they've been doing mat drill since January, bro. In it, hips, L drill, the rings, doesn't matter. Andy Ward's getting them right, but it's like I so believe in iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
There is a gray area, though, where your boys are your competition, right? And I think it all goes and depends room from room.
Yeah.
Because I've been part of wide receiver rooms where you could cut the tension with a knife in there, bro. Like, hey, yo, these dudes do not fuck with each other.
Then you got the total opposite.
Then you got dudes where it's like, yo, there's 10 wideouts, there's 10 DBs.
Yeah.
We're getting each other right. If I'm in, everyone who's not in is hoping that dude makes a play. Vice versa. If I'm not in, I'm praying my brother goes and gets that done, right?
Yeah.
Like, and if you're on the sidelines, like you know what his assignment's supposed to be. So you're getting mental reps. You're doing the thing as it is, and that's in the games. But like in practice, like it gets competitive, and there's those hairy days of, the depth chart might be changing.
Yeah.
Cuts might be coming up. Paychecks might be getting determined in the league.
Yeah, that's the hard part about the league.
So tell me about your room with the Dallas Cowboys. Then.
Oh, it's exceptional. I'll say, well, I can't speak to other rooms like around the league, but I'll probably say it's one of the best rooms in like around the whole league because like we're so tight. Like it's like almost like we're not on a team. Like it was like almost like coming in, it was like family. Yeah. It was like easy. Everybody was talked to, no prima donnas or anything. So it was just great. Everybody had a great time just this past 2 years I've been with them.
Yeah. What about, the Dallas Cowboys himself? Like coming from Fresno, coming from the Valley.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in the NFL you could have landed. A lot of different cities, fan bases, dynamics. How was it getting selected to the Dallas Cowboys? And like, talk to me about that Cowboy culture a little bit.
Honestly, I didn't know about that much of the Cowboys culture because like just growing up in football, like I didn't really watch teams really. I like players more so. But ever since like I got to the Cowboys, I kind of realized how big the Cowboys are. Like,
bro, shit's wild.
As soon as I got drafted, I probably noticed everything. Somebody had a Cowboys little logo anywhere, like either on a car. Either somebody wearing the jersey or something, but just seeing how big that impact is, and then coming back home to the Valley,
right,
where everybody's like, you love everybody and you got the Cowboys. So many out here.
Yeah.
So many out here.
America's team, baby.
Yeah, but it's been fun. And then the culture around there is just like they bring in everybody, like involve everybody. Nobody just singled out. So
Right.
it's great. Yeah.
What about, your perspective from a like the transition from college to the league? Because obviously you're now Mr. Pick Six. What other nicknames have you been given so far?
Mr.
Mr. Pick Six, Mr. INT.
If we're going off my rookie year, there's a couple of they call me Spicy Bland.
Spicy Bland.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I didn't really like that one. You come up with a better one than Spicy just because they're coming off of Bland, try to play off that. So it was like
Yeah.
What else I got? I mean, I seen the Cowboys. They had a shirt, Bland Theft Auto.
Bland Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I might need that shirt, bro. That's hard.
Anything but Bland.
Yeah.
I'll
think of some shit.
I'm trying to figure. I've been trying to figure out some more.
I'll make some shit shake. I'll try to get like a little bring the juice Bland collab.
I'm trying to bring some juice to the Bland.
Yeah, let me get a little something, little flavor, little oregano. Oh, bro. But like now that you are Mr. Pick Six, whatever you want to call it, in college you didn't have like a crazy. You didn't have like a crazy amount. Really. Like you had interceptions, but not like you had in the league.
I had one at Fresno, and that didn't even count.
I was there, and I was turned.
Yeah.
You housed it.
Yeah.
You said you stepped out?
No, I got a flag.
They called
it black.
Wait. Who was the flag on?
It was like one of the under corners called a holding flag.
I'm trying to think who the other corner would have been at the time.
Well, I think it was a freshman at the time.
Was it Braylon?
No, it wasn't. He wasn't in on that play. I think it was a freshman. We had Kel Sanders.
Oh yeah.
I think he's at SMU now. But
come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
I
remember that was turned. So okay, but in college you didn't have a bunch of pick sixes, and you really didn't have a crazy amount of interceptions.
I only had 5 throughout the whole college career.
So, from a statistical standpoint, that not being necessarily like, hey, this is what I'm known for. Like, I'm known for interceptions. I'm known for pick sixes. This 2023 season, obviously, that all changed. But was there any specific adjustment that you made in your game necessarily?
Not really. Probably to say the only adjustment that I made was like attacking the ball more. Like, cause like getting to the Cowboys, Al Harris has been a great coach. But just getting there and like having a coach like him, he's just like been preaching just to attack the ball and just believing like anytime the ball's in the air, it's for you. And also like my background, I used to play receiver, so I'm always gonna go for the ball. You know how receivers are. Like, they teach you to high point the ball, so anywhere the ball is in the vicinity, I'm trying to go get the ball.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, I was gonna say that too. Like, I don't think people realize. Okay, the interception, right? Like that's great.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of touchdowns though. That's my thing. I was writing down some notes. I was like doing like, all right, what do we want to talk about? I'm like, yo, the amount of touchdowns that are scored, like it's one thing to catch the ball, especially as a defensive player.
Yeah.
Often, and with some dudes, which I think you have this, you're just like, hey, I'm wiggly, like I see the big dudes going this way, like quick around the field, some loop-de-loop. Like there ain't no, I got to run a slant at 5 yards. Like you could do whatever you want if the pill's in your hand.
Yeah.
You found the end zone, bro. And they're not. And I did my highlight tape research, bro. Some of them were like run straight, fast, right? There was some Reggie Bush,
shot a little return,
sticky leg. There was some shit to some of these, a little mustard in there. Do you would you have ever want to make the case to, the staff of like, hey, look at me when you put the ball in my hands, bro. Like I want the pill more. Would you want to be deep man? Would you want a little fly sweet package, a little something? Because I know you want to master your craft, but the proof's in the pudding now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would want something, but I don't want nothing over the middle. I don't want nothing over the middle.
You don't want that smoke?
No, at all. That's actually why I came with DB.
No shit.
Well, also in college, I mean, that's probably the only thing I came out of college for offer. So, but
you came into college as a wide receiver?
I thought I was more so like coming out of high school. I thought I was more so a wide receiver than a DB.
Did you come out as an athlete then, technically?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I went to SAC, they were telling me I was going to recruit. I could get both receiver or DB, so I didn't know which one I was going to go.
You got to pick?
No, I didn't get to pick. Oh. No.
Damn.
They actually put me as safety at first.
And, then you were like, nah, I want my own island type thing?
No, they moved me.
Moved you?
Yeah.
Man, what are you going to do? Well, I think it's impressive. I think that it's one thing to say, like, yo, I got interceptions, because that's the ball hawk skills of things. That's having a nose for the ball. To me, it's the return record. It's like, yo, I'm an athlete, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not just a DB. I could do it all. That's some Dion shit, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, you always try to be like Dion, you know.
Yeah.
He set the benchmark, really.
Who's a guy who's, you know, you mentioned Dion, like, who's a guy in your career so far that has helped you become a pro, or a man, like, help you grow?
I said like a lot of the guys in the DB room, but I'll say for this year, one of the biggest ones is Stephon Gilmore. Having him around, you know, having that type of vet that's been around for 13 years and seen everything, seen the Super Bowl, and then being from the worst. So having him is having to teach like how to be a pro, how to take care of your body, and how to just last in the league. You know, just having a good guy like that.
You guys do have a pretty fun roster, it feels like.
Yeah, no, we do.
What is the... How do you... I'm just thinking back from like an Andy Ward perspective now. Like, what's your mindset on goals? Like, obviously this year you didn't... Did you write down like, hey, I want to get... My goal is to have 2 interceptions this year. My goal is to have 2 pick sixes this year. My goal is to start every game, perform well at this. Because goals have to have, you know, it's measurable, right? And you should set goals in your life. If you want to gain 10 pounds, how are you going to gain the 10 pounds? I'm going to eat this much a day. I'm going to lift these days. I'm going to do this. I'm going to recover, blah, blah, blah. Like, you make a plan, right?
Yeah.
Do you set goals? Like, what's your mindset on that?
Oh, no, I definitely set goals, but after this year, it's kind of hard on the goals that I had to set now. So,
right.
Like I was even doing like my little exit meeting with the coach. Where we were trying to figure out goals for next year. It was like, we can't really write down goals like right now. Like what you did after this year is like pretty much like kind of the standard, you know. So I just kind of something to just keep following, doing, just keep you going.
Well, obviously you can't necessarily say like, I hope I get, you know, 5 pick sixes this year. Like you can't. One, people will throw away from you, but 2. Dude, that's. I'm not saying it's unrealistic at all, because obviously you did it, so it's super fucking realistic. But that's a big ass glass of water to chug.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, because even like last year, all the accolades I was doing, all the pick sixes, I was like, dang, I gotta keep changing my goals. Like midway through the season, like
what was your goal before the season this last 2023 year?
At first, it was just really just to stack off my rookie year. You know, probably get more than 5 picks. You know, try to get some sacks because I was at the nickel position still.
Right.
But yeah, it's more tackles. But the picks came, so.
Picks came, bro. What's your initial feeling like when you're going through your head? I know it's football's such a bang sport.
Yeah.
But the more you play, you become a vet. It slows down a little bit. Ball's in your hand. What's the initial like thought? Was there one interception when you were like, "Oh, yep, got him"? Like,
there was one. Probably Patriots.
Take me through the Patriots play.
Patriots one. It was like a late play. You know, he had scrambled out. Mac Jones had scrambled out to the right side, so other side of the hash. So I'm on the whole other side of the field, and he came back and looked and just to try to throw it to Kendrick Bourne. I just came in, I swooped in the last minute and just took it to the house and just kind of walked in pretty much.
I love it. What about the anticipation when, you know, as athletes we're taught to block out the outside noise, right? Good or bad.
Yeah.
In your case, there was a lot of good that happened, right? There was bad. Yeah. There's good. There's bad. There's good. But the good, you knew there was a point where you're like, hey, there's a record on the line.
Yeah.
Preparing, trying to stay laser focused, like how difficult was that trying to block out that outside noise? I'm on the cusp of breaking an NFL record.
that was actually difficult, because you especially have everybody talking about it. You got teammates, coaches, you got family members, Well,
it's inevitable.
Yeah, because actually it was actually a record like nobody has seen getting broken in years before the merge. So.
I was gonna say, long ass time, bro.
So it was definitely hard just trying to keep staying on the game plan also, but like also not trying to just chase that play, that pick six, that record. So, but it was also fun just to be able to have that environment around you. Right. But it was a little hectic.
Yeah. So going into that game, you're blocking out the outside noise. Mm-hmm. Ball's in your hands. Walk me through it.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. That play was like kind of like slow motion. Like as soon as the play was happening, like I kind of felt like the route was developing, like the out route. And I was like, I hope you don't throw this. And I seen the ball coming, and I was like, oh, got him. Got him.
Yep, got him.
Got him. And then I seen nobody there. I said, oh, I got this. And I seen the quarterback. I was like, all right, I got to make one move, and I'm there. About 10 yards away, I got to get there. I made one move, made him miss, and I seen the running back came. I said, oh, I got to figure out something. I got to think about
who was the running back?
I forget his name.
Whatever.
I forget who was on the play, but I had to make him miss, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in there." And at that point, all the noise, all the fans, like all the cheering, I didn't hear none of that. Like,
yeah.
When I slammed the ball on the ground, it's like I just started yelled out, screaming. Yeah.
How can't you?
Yeah.
The emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That was the funny part because everybody's talking about how I'm like a low key guy, but like that was a moment like I kind of unleashed a little bit.
Yeah. Let your roar out, baby. You have to. I mean, that just happened so fast. I feel like too.
It do.
God. I also have noted here you won the MVP, Nickelodeon Valuable Player. Did you get slimed?
No, gladly.
Okay, so at Radio Row, Nickelodeon had like a booth, and bro, there was so much crazy shit at Radio Row. Like, really crazy experience for Bring the Juice, where I was sitting here, I was interviewing Chuck Liddell.
All right, yeah.
I swear, right? And I'm like, he's wearing a blue Bring the Juice hat, and I'm like, yo, we're elevating. Yeah. I look to my right, Dana White's right here. I'm like, lit. Steve Young is right there talking to Shannon Sharp, like 5 feet away. Meanwhile, James Harrison is
crazy environment,
fucking like leaning against my tent. And then who's it? Oh, Gronk is just walking, yelling at Shannon Sharp, and I'm like trying to ask Chuck Liddell a question.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you see, all this going on.
So Radio Row is crazy. Which we'll do a recap on that eventually. But like, bro, Nickelodeon had a tent, little table. Oh, this Nickelodeon. I'm a Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah.
You Nickelodeon guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I walk up. I'm suited and booted. Bring the juice in. How's it going, sir? Frank Dalena. He goes, you going, buddy? And I'm like, nope. No one else is here. I'm not. Yeah. There's no way I'm annoying this guy, right? I'm like, so what do you got this week? And he's like, yeah, just a little Nickelodeon tent. He has this is Hennessy, bucket this big of slime.
Oh, no.
And I go, I'm trying to make a noise at Radio Row, bro. I'm handing out hats, and people are loving these hats. Kendrick Bourne, actually, your boy, came up to me and was like, yo, let me get one of those hats. I'm like, kind of slide on the pod, bro. I gave him one anyways. But I was like, hey, let's rock, baby.
You didn't walk around with the slime on, did you?
Bro, I was willing to walk around with the slime on.
Oh.
The dude's like, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'm like, y'all are lame ass shit. I was like, can I touch it? He's like,
so they just had it there, just in the bucket, just chilling.
It looked like a travel pack, bro. I was like, what are you doing? Didn't let me touch it. I was kind of pissed. But then I saw this Nickelodeon Valuable Player, and I was like, oh, maybe Daron got slimed. I don't know. I heard it's not as great as you think it would be.
Yeah, I hope it, because I got the award after practice.
Yeah.
So I was hoping I wasn't gonna get slimed after practice.
Did you know you were getting the award?
No.
They just came up to you.
Yeah.
And said, hey, Daron, like you won Nickelodeon Valuable Player. Here you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Were you like, thanks?
I did a little video.
Were you a Nickelodeon guy growing up, or were you more of like a Disney Channel, Cartoon Network?
I watched everything a little bit.
What was your Nickelodeon shows? Take me through it. Take me through your shows.
I'll probably say I was on Cartoon Network more.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fucked with SpongeBob heavy.
Yeah, probably SpongeBob's probably more so the only big show that I was really watching on there, though.
SpongeBob. Right after SpongeBob used to be either Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
I might stick around.
Them three.
Yeah, and then you roll into like what, Drake and Josh or Ned's Declassified.
Yeah.
Which I fucked with also.
I was like, they have a lot of that. I was like,
iCarly.
You can bounce between both. You know, you got Cartoon Network. They got Ed and Eddie. They got
Ed and Eddie. Dexter.
Yes. Danny Phantom, all that.
Cat Dog. Bro, don't even cat dog. I used to be 5th grade walking around and recess. Cat dog, diggity dog.
Yeah. Teen Titans.
Smooth. I liked the little daytime Full House.
Yeah.
I could rock.
Yeah.
Disney though, what's weird now is that we're older. It's like you look at these Disney stars and you're like, yo, this dude's like 40. Yes. I thought he was 2 years older than me at the time, and he's also a drug addict. And you're like, what?
They live a whole different life.
Bro, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody used to be the shit. These dudes are fucking weirdos, man. Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Didn't know she was gonna be an actual artist. I just thought she was just Hannah Montana. Like
she actually, so from like a voice perspective, I feel like she's good.
Yeah, she is.
But, bro, are we gonna forget? Like, didn't she like shave her head? Like, what was that? Britney Spears?
No, she
went through some shit.
No, she cut her hair.
She did some shit.
Yeah. She had a little rap phase, a little bit.
These female artists. What's your take on the Taylor Swift saga?
I mean, it's great for football, but it's just too much taken away from football. Like,
you watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Too much?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Bring Drew's making a statement. It was too much Taylor Swift on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, for me, okay, I think Travis Kelce, you can't undeniably, dude's good at football.
Yeah.
You can't say he's not. Taylor Swift, I know some of her songs by heart.
Mm-hmm.
You Belong With Me, Our Song, really just those two, but those are old school bangers from my like era, I guess you call it, like 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? And who else could do it like that? Like, if they who's the next person that could date an NFL player and make that much noise? I really don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Hannah Montana, right? Could they duke it out? I low key was liking the little scenario of if Detroit got into the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. No.
Little Eminem versus T Swift action. What if they had a Super Bowl duel? I'd be in there. Palms are sweaty.
Yeah. But I just don't like it because I feel like it takes away from other celebrities too at the same time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Well, who's the chick? Who's the dude who plays for the Packers? He's dating, or is he married to?
Yeah,
Simone.
Jonathan Owens. Yeah.
Bro, she's a fucking stud Olympian.
Yeah.
Like,
legend.
She's
gonna be a legend.
Listen, Olympics are coming up. Legend. I don't know if she's competing or not, but legend. Yeah. And like T Swift, but I don't think they're on that big of different platforms. Now, I get social media is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And T Swift has a lot of followers. And people forget, like,
one of the biggest fan base probably.
Bro. She doesn't have just a lot of followers in the United States. Like, she could go to
anywhere.
I think that's one thing. It brings you. I think it makes me think of like Kobe Bryant and like basketball in general.
But it's crazy that she has that much impact.
That's what I'm saying. And I think the NFL is kind of low key, a little bit, just like, yo, yeah, go ahead, Trav.
Yeah, they don't love it. Yeah.
You're dating T Swift, bro. It's cool. It's cool. I do wonder from like the. You know, obviously, like Patrick Mahomes, stud, doing his thing, generational talent, all that. Great dude. Hope to have him on the juice one day, but like, whatever. His wife, Brittany Mahomes, which Pat and Trav are known to be like boys.
Yeah.
So naturally, if you're boys with somebody, their girls eventually, they better get along, right? If I'm Brittany Mahomes and I'm like, oh, I'm Patrick Mahomes' wife, now you're kind of forced to be Taylor Swift's friend. I wonder what that perspective is.
Yeah, being around that crowd.
There's no. She's a blonde white girl. That doesn't even fucking matter. She's in America. Everyone in America knows who Taylor Swift is. Yeah. Whether you know her song or you've never heard a song or you know
somebody knows who Taylor Swift is.
You know who Taylor Swift is.
At least you better know who Taylor Swift is.
You better know who Taylor Swift is. Like, I'm trying to think of another scenario here. Okay, Lil Wayne. My grandma has probably never heard a Lil Wayne song. She knows who Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a generational talent, right? I'm comparing Lil Wayne to Taylor Swift right now. But my point being is, if you're forced to be Taylor Swift's friend, that's a unique scenario.
Yeah.
There's got to be different security.
Oh, crazy.
And I feel like the roles flip where you go from like, hey, I'm the big dog chick on the Chiefs, right? I'm Patty Mahomes' wife, baby. I'm the big dog chick. To I'm the big dog chick, but here's Taylor Swift, right? like it's not necessarily. It's for sure a gray area. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's the NFL, bro. It's a business.
Yeah, it is business.
What's the most business transactional, like, welcome to the league moment you've had since you've been in the league?
I was just saying, like, just you can see one guy practice, be doing good in practice. Next day he's gone, just because they need a better spot,
right?
Or he costs too much. That's the biggest thing I've seen, like, just being in the NFL.
Shit's crazy. What about, going through all this, and we're talking about the fun things. We're talking about the Nickelodeon stuff. We're talking about, you setting records. Those are the good things. We talk about highs. What about the adversity that struck to you in the NFL? The times where, hey, you weren't a starter yet. How'd you approach EJ? Each and every practice, each and every meeting.
I was trying to just prove my worth. Coming in, that was my goal, just to prove my worth wherever my role was at. I didn't know my role was going to be, but wherever my role was going to be at, I was going to fulfill that 100%. So, my rookie year came early on. Somebody got hurt, so I had to become a starter. And then year 2 this year, had to do it again. So I feel like it kind of just prepared me. Stay ready, so I'm going to get ready.
Yeah. What's your why? The days when you don't want to work and get out of bed to chase greatness, you're not feeling it, but it's like, hey, I got to get this in right now. What's the voice in your head that keeps you going?
It's really kind of just being from the valley, being from Modesto. Not having too many people come around and make a lot of things out of the city. And not just the city that's not exposed too much. So trying to just be that person. And also I had like a lot of athletes before me, football players in my family. So I had to do the deed of just fulfilling it, trying to at least try to make it. So you can keep it going, trying to build something for the family.
So what do you think your goals are this year?
I don't know. Right now, I would tell everybody it's more so on team goals. I don't really have no personal goals right now. I mean, right now it's probably just make Pro Bowl again, make All Pro.
Tell me about the Pro Bowl, bro.
It was definitely a fun experience. Yeah. It's like you going around, you're playing football, you're trying to
competitions.
Yeah, you're doing all this hard work, and then you come to these type of games, just like
it feels like a bowl game almost, right?
Yeah,
a little bit.
But it's like a lot more freely. Yeah, you're not thinking too much about it. You're just able to play, have fun.
What competitions were you in?
What was it? I was catching the punt.
Oh, that's right. I saw that. How many did you get?
I caught 2. But it was already hard. They messed us up. They started us off with 2 balls.
You started with 2?
Yeah, started with 2 in our hands.
So you got to 4?
Yeah.
Well, how many did the guy who won it win?
I think he got like 6.
Maybe 7. You're technically a return man.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
A little bit. I'm not really. I wouldn't say I'm a return man. I didn't get to.
Right.
I mean, I had a little return in college. I mean,
yeah.
I actually had a punt return at Sac State too. Actually,
let him know. Hey, Dallas, what are we doing, bro? This guy finds the end zone, bro. What do you want? Why'd you switch from 30 to 26?
I don't know. I really the best available number. I kind of wasn't liking 30. I don't know why. I didn't really, yeah. Even though I wore 37 at Sac State, I don't really like the 30.
You were 37 at Sac State?
Yeah.
You were 1 at Fresno, right?
Yeah.
And then you were 30.
Yeah.
And now you're 26.
Yeah. You
got no consistency.
See, look. Well,
no, talk me through this right now. And I'm not going to gas you right now. None of these are like, yo. Well, if you had first pick any number, what would you take?
8, but I can't get 8.
Who's 8 right now?
It's retired. It was Troy Aikman.
Oh fuck! You're not getting 8.
You're not.
All right, so you're not getting 8.
That's exactly why I had 30 in college. So when I first got to Sac State, somebody on the team had 8, and he was on the team all the way to my junior year. So I had 37 to my junior year. I tried to change it. My dad started talking about Lester Hayes and all the old Raiders quarters, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just keep it. And then I came to Fresno. I was like, all right, I gotta change it up.
Yeah.
I gotta change it up. I go back to my original number where I had number 2, or it was either number 1. So it was either those 2 single digits. So I tried to get 2. They ended up giving me to another transfer, so I ended up with 1. And then I get to the Cowboys. They give me 30.
They gave you 30.
Yeah.
Did they let you pick? Like, hey, we have these 5 numbers?
Oh, no.
You got 30.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They give you the number.
Okay.
And then after preseason, I was like, after some cuts, I was like, what's the next number available? They said, the only thing we got is in the 26. I said, I bet I'll take that. Because eventually I was thinking about changing the 26, but now everybody saying like it's kind of stamped now. I was like, I can't change it, so I'm going to keep it.
No, it's stamped now.
Yeah.
You can't do anything else.
I don't think I can.
Damn, bro. What about, how's your, I'm interested like on the Cowboys side of things. Like, you guys wear pretty much the same uniform all the time.
Yeah. Same.
Is it one of those things where you're just like, hey, I'm thinking from a swag standpoint now, okay? I was a swaggy guy. I'm still a swaggy guy. My hats are swaggy. BringTheJuice.net. Check them out. Daron's going to be rocking them. We'll get you on some pregame fits.
Yeah.
But I got you. My point being, how do you when you said, okay, I'm on the Cowboys, I got to start rocking my swag. What were you like, this is what we got to do? I'm trying to think if I played for the Cowboys, what my swag would be.
You talking about the game day swag?
Yeah, game day swag.
I mean,
you're rocking the same uniform, so you got to keep it. I like to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, and there's not too much you could do, also because you got to abide by the rules.
Yeah, there's rules. So you could pretty much go. Could you go blue arm sleeve if you wanted?
Yeah, you could go all the colors. Yeah,
white, blue, black.
I wear black arm sleeves most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes switch over to white. I only wear the blue ones though.
You don't like wearing the blue ones?
Nah, I think I wore that one time. I was like, I didn't like how that looked after.
You didn't like it too cheesy?
Yeah.
Okay. But so when you guys get to wear like your alternates, is it like, oh yeah, it's alternate?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
You guys are hyped?
Yeah, because that's what we're trying to like get a little bit of difference.
Do you guys? So we got Colby's here. What's your favorite game day?
Definitely the white alternates.
The white alternates.
Oh,
those are hard.
Yeah.
What about time of day?
I kind of like the early games.
Done earlier.
Yeah, I like the 12, 3 o'clock games. So the later games are hard because you got to sit there all day.
It's like college.
Wait for the games.
Yeah. Fucking Fresno State, we kick off at 8 o'clock. Mountain West after dark type shit.
Yeah, that's the part I don't miss. Playing those late games. Yeah. But it don't be too bad. But it really the traveling, coming back right after the games. All the time zone difference.
Yeah. That's a bitch.
Yeah. Sometimes you're coming back at like 4 a.m.
I was looking at some of your shit today because, again, I'm a professional. I do my research. What team you think hates you the most? Got to be the Commanders, huh?
Probably the Commanders.
Old son sips in the other room. I love it, bro. What else? What else you got for me? Do you bring the juice, Daron Bland?
I mean, a little bit in different ways, I say.
Explain.
Like, I'll say I bring the juice in the things I do, and then the way I act, other than the way I act.
Right.
Like, I'm not the raw.
No. I know that. You're reserved.
But I'm going to bring the juice in the play.
You got the hot shit.
And come back like,
yeah.
You see that?
I feel like you're a contagious guy. Like and this is, and I truly believe this is what juice is. Like, okay, scenario, you're down 10-3.
Yeah.
It's second quarter. Your offense isn't playing as good as they should be. They're professionals. You go get a pick. Maybe it's not a pick six though. It's a little pick. You fall down. You come up to the sideline fired up. Defense is fired up. Defense. You go. Flick in the end zone. I seen it, bro. The momentum on the sideline changes after you do some shit like that.
Yeah,
and that's football, bro. Being a dude who was invested in special teams, it's like, hey, special teams. I believe special teams make a difference. You go block a kick. You go. Maybe you don't even house it. Maybe you get a 60-yard return. You block a field goal, shanks. Like these are big changes to the momentum of the game. Or not even that. Puncher goes to hit it. Somebody just fucks him up.
As long as the crowd gets engaged, it gets on the players a little bit.
Little something, bro. And I think that's contagious. And that's why it was a trick question when I asked if you bring the juice, because I know you're not going around pre-game slamming your head into lockers and come on boys, woo! Like, you know, I know you're not that dude, but you're the dude who makes the play and it's like, hey, you boys better get fired up because defense out here making plays.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's always the best way to bring your team back into it. You know, because I've always been like a guy to lead by example.
Have to be.
Yeah, because
whether you're vocal leader or an example leader, you can't be a vocal. Like I've always believed in this.
That's what I always say. Actions speak louder than words. So
they do. And even if you're a vocal guy, like I've had this issue with guys from a leadership standpoint where you're like, okay, not a lot of leaders on the team, and you have to rally the troops right now, right? I can't get everyone to be like, yo, some fat ass linemen don't make their time. Like, yo, get your shit together. Like, how am I supposed to say that if I'm missing times too?
And also, some people don't take that well.
Right. That's what I'm. No. There's different ways to coach people up. Daron, push your mic down a little bit like this. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice and crispy now. No, but leadership is done a bunch of different ways, and like, it's one of those things where yes, you could just be a guy who's quiet and quietly does their job, and you are a leader. But there is certain teams or certain organizations, programs, rooms, businesses, whatever you want to call it. Well, you got to voice up. They do. Somebody needs to say something. It gets to that point. And I think one of the best things you could do is pick people up the right way. You know, there might be a guy who might be going through some shit. Instead of motherfucking him in front of the whole team, it's like, hey, bro, I'm going to run next to you. You're going to stay on my hip. We're going to go. We're going to get this working. We're going to do that. Guy's not finishing his reps. Hey, bro, let's get these reps in together. Come on, let's go. There will always be darkness before there's light. And there's always struggle before there's success. True success. Yeah. And sometimes nobody might ever see it, bro.
That's the crazy part about the league.
Daron, you just fucking broke NFL records, bro.
Yeah.
You've been through some shit. Everyone's been through some shit. Whether it's, you know, a family member passing, a bad situation within your house, a injury that hit you the wrong way. Maybe you just had shit perfect your whole life, and the pressure from everyone around you is fucking with you. Like, everybody goes through some sort of shit. And sometimes that shit's on Twitter, that shit's on Instagram, all your dirty laundry is out to dry. Sometimes it's buried, and only you know that shit. But I think, and I believe in this, if you could take all that pissed off anger, all that internal just turnover of struggle, and it's almost like a fire, right? And you could pour a little gasoline on it and produce it into good. I'm not saying become a hothead who's fighting, bro. But game day, you're a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. But you best believe game day,
you better show up.
You got to start getting your mind right. So what's that mean? All those, it's natural. It's from a man's standpoint, it is natural that I need to get myself fired up. I got to get myself going. I'm going to have those demons, those dark days that I had in my life. They're gonna we're gonna remember those.
Yeah, anytime we gotta focus, we always gonna put that stuff behind.
I'm gonna remember those, but I'm not gonna let it affect my mood. I'm not
in this moment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you want to piss me off? Yeah, I remember that shit. Shit pissed me off. Am I gonna go get a 15-yard penalty for punching a guy? No. But when you could take controlled, pissed off anger and turn it into productive energy.
Yeah. That's
juice, bro. That's juice, Daron. That's piss hot. Like,
That's something that nobody could put into you.
You can't put it into you, bro. and I've learned this too because I think being an athlete at any level, shit, you play high school football, it teaches you principles on how to be a good man in life.
It definitely
does.
Especially when you go to higher levels, so you look back.
You go play, I'll tell you firsthand, I played college football, proudly, did not play in the NFL. A lot of my friends did the same. A lot of my friends played in the league. A lot of them have played in the league and are still going. Some of them are coming back down and they're back to, hey, I'm just a dude now, right? We're NARPs.
Yeah.
But the principle, if you could take those principles from sports and apply them to your day-to-day life, the advantage you have is insane.
Oh, because a lot of people don't have that, just the environment.
I realized that, and again, that's one of the reasons I started bringing the juice and why I'm sticking with it, because you learn so much, bro. You learn so much about yourself, how to work with people, what it's like to win, what it's like to lose, what it's like to knock a motherfucker out, what it's like to get your teeth kicked in.
Yeah.
You got to know how, like, adversity strikes, how the fuck am I going to react? Much easier said than done. And also, and that's why I mentioned like earlier in the pod, like, when good things come, I've never once seen you on Instagram story going, don't throw the ball my way, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Nah, bro. My dad always said, I think Teddy Roosevelt said this, speak softly and carry a big stick.
Yeah.
Be cool, bro. It's cool. It's okay to be humble. It's okay to be cool. And Daron, I gotta say, bro, like I know we didn't play together. We would have been boys. We would have had some rowdy times. But we will today. But I really respect like your mantra and the way you go about things, bro. Seriously.
No, that's just how my family is. You know, they always taught us like teach everybody, come with everybody with respect. You know,
have to.
You never know what everybody's going through. You never know what somebody's going through. So you always gotta treat somebody the same way that you think somebody will treat you if you're going through something.
It's good to be nice to people.
Yeah, it pays in the end too.
Why be a dickhead? That's
more of a hassle. More of a hassle.
It is, and it's like at the end of the day too. Like I can't tell you how many people in my life where, and I truly I listen. You know Jose Ramirez?
Yeah,
boxer. Love the dude. Okay, dude was on the pod one time. Little story. He's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan actually. Dude was on the pod one time, and we had a great conversation. He was an Olympian at a young age for boxing, and came on the pod. He was 20-something and world champ, had the belt.
Can't tell him nothing.
Lost.
Oh.
Came back and won the fight by the time he came on the pod. So he was something and won, but won his most recent fight. Okay? This guy's a world champ, and I asked him, I said, you know, we aired out just kind of like the mindset it takes. Because boxing is also, like, fighting is different. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, football, it's a team sport. You can do individually well, you can do individually not well, blah, 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 all this crap. But if you don't win the fight, it's your ass.
Yeah.
Like, straight up it is.
It's only two people in the ring, so they only talk about two people.
So his pressure was at a different level. And my respect for him, both on the training side, mental side, all that's different. And boxers are different, bro. They train by themselves. Like, it's fucking different.
And they pushing themselves too.
Different. And because you could get embarrassed real quick. And he mentioned a lot of things. Like, you know, I asked him about the pressure of staying the champ, keeping the belt. He also had the pressure of when you're a boxer and you're a fighter and you're undefeated, that goose egg looks real nice.
Yeah.
Right? I'm 19-0. Not 19-1. I'm 19-0. I'm undefeated. Being able to say I'm undefeated is a unique term, right? Anyways, he just kind of went on and on about, you know, his life, his mindset. Great episode. But one thing that stuck out to me was two things. One, Guys, he got 100,000 followers plus on Instagram, whatever. And he's like, I don't understand how I post a picture, and he's a good man in the community, a good father, a good husband, great role model. Small farm town, Mexican family, help them out. Like, dude's a great dude. He's like, why the fuck does one dude on a picture of me raising my hand up after a win? I'm 20-something and bro. World champ, Olympian, all this. Why does he got to say, like, you're a bum? Why does he got to gas me like that?
Yeah.
He's like,
for no reason.
Dude's profiles, Juan 74256, no profile pic, 0 followers, 0 following. Yeah. But he's gonna comment on my shit. And Jose said, he's like, you know what, bro? He's like, I get 1,000 likes, 1,000 comments. He goes, that one little comment, it just makes me think, why? Like, why would you say that about me? And for me, it really hit me with just like, damn, bro. Like, I've always been taught to block out the outside noise. Because there's good things they'll say, there's bad things you say. And guess what? Whoever said those good things, most of the time, they're going to write about the bad things too, bro. Yeah. Which is fucked, but it's what they're going to do. And the way he blocked out the outside noise, and just like, he's like, listen, it bothers me. I'm not gonna cry about it, but yeah, I read it, and I'm sitting in bed thinking, like, why would you say that shit about me?
Yeah.
Long story short, bro, like, it just brought me to this full perspective of a guy who treated everybody good, treats everybody with respect, is a world champ, and he's still bothered by that, and I'm just like, you could only control the controllable at that point.
I mean, you're gonna get it everywhere. I mean, I see it with the Cowboys a lot. That's why I don't like going on social media. You like, as soon as I open social media, somebody talking about the Cowboys or somebody about Dak. Like, for what? we're not even playing. You got even have to talk about it like that.
Yeah.
But even like just being me, like being the quiet guy. I see people like post about me. Like after I think the first Packers game, played my rookie year, where I slipped. It was in overtime, and I slipped, and they had caught a play to set them up for the field goal to win. And somebody messaged me, already feeling bad about the game. I'm like, and I can look at Twitter, they're saying something about me. I said, all right.
Yeah. How hard was that to go from social media is I'm a guy in my 20s, and this is something that everybody my age, they have an Instagram, they have a Twitter, they look, they tweet about their feelings or whatever the fuck they want to say, and now it's like, I can't look at that because it's only gonna not help my mentals. Yeah,
that's the thing. You definitely got to be strong.
Yeah,
you definitely got to be strong. Like nowadays, because it's like anybody can say something. Anybody has access to a lot of things. Just even though you're not posting it, they still got access to you.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to be strong.
It's 2024.
It's definitely crazy. Like just seeing like that development, just the social media, how people like been on social media and like from when we was kids and then now.
It used to be like on vacation with my family.
Yeah,
or like got a new bicycle.
now you go on Twitter, anything. You gonna see about 20 negative comments more than 5 positive ones.
Don't type your name in, bro. What I've seen is crazy, and I said this from the like my playing days. In my ventures and like now Bring the Juice, I've had DMs from guys where if I scroll back far enough, I've had them hyping me up, telling me to go kill myself, that I'm a waste of air, to proud of you, bro, doing well. Yeah. Within like 4 years.
It'd be funny too, because sometimes it'd be the kids too.
Which, you know what? That's first. I feel I'm gonna be a shitty adult someday, bro. But God, isn't it just like,
like, why do you got to take your time of the day just to even just message this?
I've always, a good Bring the Juice rule of thumb you should live by. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything.
Exactly.
And also, my mom taught me this early when I was sending out highlight videos to get recruited as a young 5'6", 110-pound white boy, slot wide receiver at San Joaquin Memorial. She was like, keep your Twitter clean.
Yeah.
Once it's on the internet, it's on there forever.
Yeah. That's what coaches they tell you that all the time.
You see dudes get fucked up. Fucking Josh Allen. Love Josh Allen. Valley guy.
Yeah.
Doing well in life. Remember before the draft, they were looking at tweets from like 2008 or some shit. Not worth it. Recruiting tip, kids. Don't post stupid shit on the internet.
Even though that's not you now, like this, they still look back at it.
And you might be a pissed off 14-year-old kid, and it's like, fuck you, blah blah blah, and it's like
they're not looking at that, Lord. What you thinking? What you're feeling in that moment?
It's like, bro, like be bigger than that. And you know, a lot of wisdom on this pod today, bro. Yeah. A lot of wisdom, bro. That's what I always like to do, like just absorb as much wisdom I can. Just try to get smarter and everything. You read it all? A little bit. I'm trying to get there, but sometimes, I'm an audiobook guy. Yeah, that's what I probably need to do because I'll be falling asleep trying to read. What do you be reading? I try to read anything, kind of more so like self-help books, trying to just expand my mind, just anything. Yeah. Anything you could share with the listeners? I'll probably say one of the biggest books I read was David Goggins' book. Can't Hurt Me? Yeah. That's my shit, bro. Yeah, that's probably the book that helped me a lot. Huge Goggins guy. Yeah. Love him. Who's gonna hear the boats? Yeah, and the logs. Nobody's gonna ever hurt yourself than you. So like going through his perspective and that, seeing that, it's like okay, I need to do something. If I'm gonna change something, I'm gonna have to change it myself. Right, within myself. You like that habit? You like that Navy SEALs mindset? Yeah, because I feel like in anything that we do, it follows, bro. I legit had a point when I was done playing at Fresno State. I went and I trained in Utah. I was trying to go to the Olympics for bobsled, and was out there for 2 years. Got to train with the skeleton team. Yeah. Tried to do my thing, whatever. But before my senior season, I was really I talked to Tedford. I was like, "There's this opportunity. It kind of fits me. I've never had a desire to go to the league. I knew I wasn't gonna fit." I did my thing. I played D1 in my hometown. I'm happy. But I was really considering becoming a SEAL. I was like, I'd always like any like mat drill, mindset, conditioning. I'd eat that shit up. I'd take anybody. Me and my brothers call it taking you to the deep end. Like me versus you, you're gonna tap before I tap. Yeah, 100%. And that has nothing to do with our strength. Nothing. It's the will to win, bro. Yeah. And I got the fucking will to win. And like I'm looking at SEAL, bro. I hate swimming though. Yeah, that's bro. I'm not a good swimmer. I ran that's a different type of endurance. But we were 13, and my mom put us in this like city to city triathlon. Me, all my brothers, and my sister, all in our age brackets. It was like you had to like swim like 10 laps. Oh no! You had to bike like 5 miles and run. I'm good with that. 3 laps. Oh yeah, I'm good with that. Swimming, bro, takes all of it out of me. All my brothers and my sister, they had to throw us a little boogie board so we could puppy dog paddle. Oh yeah, because we were in last place. They're like, all right, hurry up. They thought we were like ain't shit. I can remember Mac's little fat ass. Like Mac was fat, like 7 years old, going along the side. Like, you know the little rope thing? He's like this. They get us on these bikes. Mm-hmm. Whole different beast, bro. Lance Armstrong, bro. Yeah. Mac took my sister's bike. It was pink with training wheels. Mm-hmm. This kid's like little, waxing people. And anyways, we ended up all winning the triathlon because of the running portion. But fuck swimming is what I'm getting at. I remember I tried to swim from like deck to deck, probably about 30 yards. I got tired halfway. I had a doggy paddle halfway. Bro, my dad one time, we got him a waterproof watch from Big Five for Christmas. Mm-hmm. It's like 2008, something like that. We had a pool. Man went and just treaded water so we could look and see how long he's been treading water with his waterproof watch. He went like 7 hours one day. Ain't no way. Got into it. And I'm like, damn, I could do that shit. I'm just not a swimmer, bro. I'm just not a swimmer. At all. Are you a golfer at all, Daron? I'm trying to start getting into it, I see a little Tiger Woods in you. You got me doing this little golf tournament, baby. Trying to get into it now. I can't embarrass myself out there. No. You're an athlete. It'll be good, bro. What else you got for me, Daron? I'm gonna wrap this up. Nothing. No. I feel like we talked about it a lot. Yeah, bro. I appreciate your time, guys. Daron Bland. Follow him on the gram. I'm gonna come with his nickname. All right, because all those were like set on a scale of 1 to 10. If you can't use a 7, none of those were 8s. Yeah, no. But I got some hot shit that I'm thinking. I got some things that I'm working towards, and I think we got some good shit coming, bro. But Daron, I appreciate you. Go Cowboys, baby. Get some pick 6 this year. I'm coming to a game. I need a jersey for the wall eventually. Eventually.
Yeah, I got you. Finally got him on the podcast. You know, I've been watching for a while.
Long time coming. I'll get you the merch. We'll get some collabs going. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Get your piss hot. Stay fired up. Daron Bland, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.